Hi folks, Van Prepper here, and today I am in Syracuse, New York at the protest after Mayor Stephanie Miner invited President Barack Obama to send illegal immigrant children or refugee children, whatever you want to call them, here to Syracuse. Well, let's go take a look and talk to some people. Hey, I'm here with Mark, and Mark, why don't you tell me a little bit about what brought you out today?
Well, what brought me out today was the illegal children coming to this state here over on the north side, and they actually, once they come in here, they're going to be let go into the state regardless of what the government says, and then eventually we're going to have to take care of them and it'll become a problem for the rest of us.
Now, Stephanie Miner says this won't cost the citizens of Syracuse a penny. Do you believe that, and is that even humanly possible?
Stephanie Miner says a lot of things that do not come true. I don't think she has the best interest of the city, even concerning going back to the stadium deal that she reneged on totally without even doing any research into.
I agree with you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi folks, we're here with Michelle, and Michelle, tell me what groups you're associated with and what brought you out today.
Hi, I am with Overpasses for America. I'm an administrator for Central New York. What brought us all out today is to let people know that we don't want these illegal children, teenagers from Mexico in Syracuse.
Now, what do you say to people who say, and I'm just playing the devil's advocate, doing it with both sides, what do you say to people who say these are just kids and we need to be compassionate to them?
They're not only kids, for one. For two, there are teenagers that have grown up with nothing but drugs and violence. We have enough drugs and violence on Syracuse city streets. We don't need more.
I agree.
When they get tired of the rules and regulations that they will have in this place, they will be on the streets along with the other kids here in Syracuse. We don't need more.
Now, are you concerned at all about, now I have 3 kids of my own and I don't live right here in Syracuse, but there's so many reports of the different diseases that we haven't seen in this country in decades, and I think it's very irresponsible of Mayor Miner to bring a group of people in here that she knows nothing about that may very well, be bringing in diseases that our kids are not have no immunity to, that we have no immunity to, and it could be catastrophic.
Most definitely, most definitely. I have 4 children of my own, and I agree.
Thank you very much, Michelle. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Aaron in Syracuse, New York. And Aaron, why don't you tell me a little bit about why you came out today?
Sure. Well, I heard about Stephanie Miner's support for bringing people to the area, and I really see this as a refugee issue, not an immigration issue. If somebody's house is on fire, we don't talk about and do news coverage about what yard they jumped into out of the window. We talk about the fire, and I think that's the real issue at hand here is how do we put out the fire and what are the issues behind it. But in the meantime, I'm just showing my support for all these children. Everybody wants what's best for children, and if it's temporary residency here, I'd be all for that.
Okay, and do you see any problems with their rampant reports of intermingled MS-13 gang members and children with diseases, or not all children either, diseases that we haven't seen in decades here in the United States? You have a small child. I won't show the child on TV, but is that a concern for you at all? That coming into?
That's a really good question. I think everybody has everyone's right interest at heart, whether it's securing the borders or keeping children safe. But I think that argument is actually based on some misinformation, because the vaccination rates in some of these countries, based on national health coverage that they have, is actually higher than some parts of the U.S. So I'm afraid that some of the information going around about, bringing these diseases in, I think it makes them look, it almost treats them as if they're parasites or some type of a disease as opposed to human beings, which I think we really need to think about that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Maria, what caused you to come out today?
Children are not illegal, and these children are fleeing a horrible situation in a land filled with drug cartels, worrying about their family dying. They're refugees and they need our help.
Okay, and just now, there's a lot of reports of intermingled with the children are a lot of MS-13 gang members, and also a lot of children and adults with diseases that we haven't seen in decades in this country. Do you have children of your own?
I do. I have 3.
Now, do you have any concerns about maybe diseases that are almost dormant here in this country being brought in by Mayor Miner or others?
No.
That's not a concern
because I know that they go through processing where they're given the immunizations that they need to keep them protected while they're in our country.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that.